So VDM chose to end the pranks early enough. I think it's just about episode 3. I thought it was going to reach up to about 10 or 12 episodes. But maybe as an end of the year parting shot is not bad, so that next year we resume with talking something different. We don't carry over, But before God and man, as Nigerians would say, VDM and I never spoke before, never discussed before. I don't have his number. Not sure he has mine. We never chatted before. The only mutual friend that I know we have is Seun Kuti, and I never discussed VDM with Seun Kuti before. We never chatted about him or had anything or conversation. But I've always known that Nigerians, a lot of people lack common. It's not an abuse, it's not insult, it's just statement of fact. Nigerians lack common sense. It's the reason I named this page Objective Media. I will balance things out. I'll weigh to the left, I'll weigh to the right. And exactly the same thing that I said, that he hasn't shared screenshots of transactional evidences, whether or debits or credits, and the VDM we know will drag the bank he put the money with. So it's the same thing he also came out to say, why didn't you guys check the following lines? Those are the lines I expected people to check. And he also mentioned media, which is also something of big concern. Even our mainstream media, we're just reporting, quoting, and saying, our mainstream media, we used to see things like fact check. Is VDM's NGO money truly missing? They will do it just to clear. They will set agenda for public critique, and they will help the people with the right information. But it looks like most of the journalists who used to do these things with the media before, perhaps most of them have already fled the country, just like qualified medical doctors have also fled for abroad fellowship, professional fellowship, and all that. So most of the media organizations mainstream that we have now are populated by aspiring bloggers who are just looking to draw traffic and engagements to their organization's page and all that. They are not really doing the critical checks and reporting again. Logic is missing generally in the country, and it's not the fault VDM, it's not the fault of Nigerians as per se. I will tell you from my findings from a long time ago, it is the government of the country. By design, government has failed deliberately to fund education massively. Instead, government funds mischief. Yes, they deliberately, it is by design, made sure that Nigerians are not employable, but Nigerians are recruitable. A lot of people are data boys online now. You see them chatting, abusing you, cursing you, no logic, no point, just abusing you and all that, defending one politician against another, or defending, so all those things. That's why VDM, this will never even pay you. Wait till election time. If you want to do this social experiment again, do it in election time, please. Present the manifestos of the parties, present the antecedents of the candidates, do your analysis objectively, without taking sides. Just say, okay, this one, if they do it this way, what do you think? For me, I think it will be this. This one is saying the same thing like this. It looks like it's the same draftsman that did the constitution of these 3 parties. This one is saying the same thing, this one is saying, but in different way. English language, you present it, they will abuse you. They will say, oh, God, leave that one, no matter. Even when they come for manifesto defense or debates or interviews, the responses these persons give are similar but in different ways. But this person is still saying the same thing now. The Nigeria we are all looking for, the change we are all looking for, is not contained in what these people are saying. They will still say, oh, God, leave that one, no matter. It's just an interview. You go come shock, you say, now sentiment they drive Nigerians, no be sense, no be logic, no be common sense. Because it's not in Nigeria. The saying that common sense is not common is peculiar more to Nigeria than anywhere in the world. Show evidence for another factor is religion. VDM, try it again. Show evidence to Nigerians that this pastor show the evidence. This pastor did this. It's against what is in the Bible. This one does not even make sense. Blah blah blah. Go to that church next Sunday, it go still full. In fact, it go even full past before. Sentiments, Nigerians, and it is by design. Nigerian government likes it that way, so they have kept it that way. VDM, let me even shock you. That's your NGO money. They didn't give it to you because you convinced them about the project. Did you give any feasibility, any specific feasibility? Yes. They pumped money into the account. They gave you because it is you. VDM, now you didn't give that money. Whatever you now come and present tomorrow, even if it is just 2-bedroom apartment, and you say, oh, we found this building lying fallow, we just decided to engage it for the sake of this project, so we have bought it for 20 million naira. Even if all you have spent in the money is 5 million naira to engage any particular thing. And I'm not saying you will do that too. I'm just saying another social experiment you can try out. They will not ask you to show working or show receipts because they don't already like you. Give any ambiguous idea without specifics of how you want to implement it. Just say, I want to do this and we are going to be needing up to about 5. Everybody, this is the account to put money. The people will like you. Go just they put the money. They will not go ask question. That is who Nigerians are. So in a nutshell, critical thinking missing, logic lacking, common sense absent. Nigerians sentiment, just work on their sentiment and you are winning. Although in some very few occasions the sentiment will align with logic, and that is the only intersection we will have, and they are historic points. It's not every time, only moments in history that we get sentiments aligning with logic. Most of the times, VDM, what you have in that the result of your recent social experiment is what we have always had ever since. So VDM, thank you so much for that social experiment. I'm not looking for vindication, I'm not looking for, but I'm just simply also tagging along to say, excuse me, all these things at the end of the day you all find out. The other person I thought was going to understand this whole thing was D1. D1 at first, when I saw the short video where he said people should check on VDM, that I also thought he also knew that it was a prank. But when I saw another accompanying elaborate video where he said, oh, he has spent almost 2 million naira on doing investigation, that although money truly moved, but it was not authorized by VDM, this and that, I say, I first thought D1 was getting it, but you two don't follow free. Nigerians are people who will cancel you because you are not following crowd. Yeah, some people will tell me, now why your page not get too many followers? You are not doing what people want you to do. Excuse me, if I want followers today, I go to join to the post the rift among Burna Boy, Davido and Wizkid. It's the quickest way to have followers, but I'm not interested. I don't do crowd. I do those who can think along, because we are trying to build a movement of people who can use logic, those who are interested in following logically, and those who are interested in also contributing logic. That is the community I am looking to build. I'm not looking for anyhow crowd. That is called clout, and I'm not bragging about it, but please, henceforth, put respect in this name. Objective media is objective for a reason. And when I say things, please, I'm not saying henceforth believe it hook, line, sinker, but I'm saying follow with points. Counter me also with points, then prove it. I learn from these things too. Okay, we can learn and groom one another, but not to just come and insult. No point. That kind of person I go down to say, oh, this one is either he's a data boy or he's just one of the bandwagon people. I don't like bandwagon. That's why during election, when they say, oh, people are supporting this person, people are talking about this, why are you not talking about it? You will lose followers. I'll say, well, unfortunately, I don't do crowd for clout reason. I do reasonability. Is this thing reasonable, or is it just because, oh, people want us to go there, let us also just follow? I'd rather just stay neutral, because there's something called consistency. Whatever will make me follow crowd today and tomorrow I no go fit defend that thing again, I no go kukuma drum. May I just stay neutral throughout. If I will not get engagement because of that, it's fine. But I know there's something called peace of mind. When you are at peace with yourself that no matter what, I did the right thing. Ganifa Emi always told us one thing: stand for what is right, even if you are standing alone. I am not afraid to stand alone. That is why you are confirming that what I said is actually true. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much once again, VDM. We never talked before, we never met. But I thank you for that social experiment. Wait first, VDM. Although I know it can be painful, but small abuse, you don't dey cry. You're a newcomer. Let's make sure we do.
You know, 80% of the people that use social media are dumb, right?